Well, we are bidding farewell to our little beachside oasis here. I tell you what, it's been an enjoyable treat to be able to come down here every day and soak in some of that beauty. Welcome back and good morning. Yeah, like I said, we're rolling out this morning. We're going inland a bit. It's going to be hard to leave this spot. It's been a surprisingly wonderful visit. LaConner, we're in LaConner. If you haven't watched the last video, we're in Issaquah, Washington, which is about an hour and a half north of Seattle, right on the Puget Sound, as you can see right here behind me. A little hazy today, a little overcast. That's the unique thing about up here is you get all sorts of weather throughout the day, throughout the week. It's beautiful in its own right each way. It's been a cool experience. All in all, though, the weather has been nothing short of incredible. It's been warm every day. It's been sunny. It's just been incredible. So we are packing up this morning. I wanted to come down and get one more last look here at our absolutely incredibly beautiful backdrop we have here. It's been a treat. But we are, like I said, we are packing up today. We're going to head more toward the Seattle area, inland a bit, so we won't have these beautiful water views right at our doorstep for the next, I think we're here, the next stop for 2 weeks, so it'll be a little bit of a change, but it'll be good. You know, we'll be closer to Seattle, so it'll make some things easier, but as far as the relaxation and the beauty, the sheer beauty, we may have to travel a little bit more for that. But hey guys, thanks for joining me again today. As always, we appreciate you being here, and look forward to getting on that bus and climbing behind that wheel one more time. One last look at lone tree there. Really enjoyed looking at that tree. It's very inspiring. You know, stood there and stood the test of time. Stood some, well, I'm sure some very ferocious weather throughout the years. Still standing strong. Heck, damn near half of it broke off and she's still standing strong. Pretty cool. Oh, all right, so we got back. I want to hop in the Jeep real quick and take a quick stroll, because I don't know if you can tell where we're parked is kind of goes, you know, I'm going to have to pull out to the left. So a lot of times I like to figure out, or at least know when I pull out how I'm going to turn around, or if there's, you know, what's my best option is going to be. So we're going to head down real quick like. You know, worst comes to worst, I could easily, right there where the dumpster is, pull up, back in, do a multi-point turn there and whip it around. But if there's an easier turnaround option, I'll take that first. Because a lot of these older Thousand Trails parks are they're really tight, which this road here is actually really good. I've been on some of the roads in here that are pretty tight. So I'm pretty sure I don't want to go up that way. I don't know that that's going to be productive. This here, so not really super interested in coming down here. I'm going to go back and go to the right where that dumpster was and maybe see if there's like a cul-de-sac type thing down there. I don't know. You know, I've been doing this a while. You know, I get a lot of people say, "Oh, you drive that bus pretty easily." You know, preparation's important. You know, knowing what you're working with is very important. You know, especially when you get in these campgrounds, because you know this thing was built. I mean, I don't know, but I would guess at least probably the 70s or older. You know, so you know the roads are smaller, the sites are smaller, everything. You know, your swing out's smaller. So you got to be mindful of that when you're coming to these places. Luckily, we are very close to the front, so if I can maneuver around, I will be able to get out relatively easy, one way or another. So nothing really looks simplified enough to come down here. Most likely, I'm just going to pull up, back up, and I should be able to get it pretty easily up here by the dumpster where the site is. So now that we know that, that's one less thing I got to think about. I know what I got to do. I know what I need to do, and I can tell Jen what I need to do, and it's just easier. Let me go ahead and get the remainder of our things packed up, and we'll be on our way. Come on, there we go. Smack myself in the freaking head. Front. Actually, let me move. Laundry stuff. No matter what I do, nothing ever packs the same a second time.
Drill. Do you think those 2 boxes?
Do I have to do that right now? Do I have to do that? They're just really heavy, and they really take a lot of. They're really heavy.
Okay, that's fine.
Jen loves these chairs. I don't really conversate. But I'm glad she loves them. I will say, I do miss the electric cable setup in the Beagle Blue Betty more. I mean, it's a great cable, and there will be times, I'm sure, where I'm very grateful I have it. It thing's like 50 feet long. It's insanely huge. But man, this sucker's a beast. And the problem is, it's hard to store. So typically, if I'm like, I know I'm going park to park, like today, I'll just throw it in the back of the Jeep because I got a big area. I'll have to fight shoving it in a bay. So I may end up at some point doing some sort of reel, like a 25-foot cable onto a reel, and then like finding a good storage, because this, I know this will come in me. Over the years, I've learned that longer is sometimes better when it comes to water hoses, extension cords, power cords, all that fun stuff. Sewer hoses when it comes to full-time RVing. Alright guys, let's see if we can get this big old girl out of here. Oh man. Tight, tight, tight quarters. That is for sure. Pull up as far as I can before I start making my turn. There we go. I'm gonna head toward this dumpster. And I'm gonna cut it like I did just there, right at the last minute. Swing my tail around. Pull up here as far as I can. Throw her in reverse, hard as I can to the right. I tell you what, having this backup camera system has really been nice. I haven't had one of those in a long time. Biggest thing when you're driving these things is take your time. You know, if people gotta wait, so be it. They gotta wait. It's more important to get it right. Don't damage your equipment. Don't damage their campground. Take your time. Back her straight down there and should have a pretty straight shot out of here. All the poo. So what, in 9 days I had to bring the poop toter up 3 times. And we're still full of good. We use a lot of wastewater.
Grateful for the poop toter though.
Glad I have the poop toter. All the poo. I do like my little flusher here though, man. That thing has come in handy. Basically, you get all the waste you want out. You close your valve and you turn this little thing on and it kind of just cleans this whole thing. That way when you take it apart, you don't get crap everywhere. Works good. Never had one before. I do like my water bay. It was set up pretty good. I really, look at that. You can drink out of it. You can drink that water now. I mean, if you really wanted to. Probably not. Show you kind of what we're working with. So we're right up here, very top of around Anacortes. Come on. And Seattle. Like I said, we're just going to be a little pretty much dead east of Seattle. It says an hour and 51 minutes, 81 miles. We're going to be on the I-5 down to Everett, and then we're going to hop on this little road here, which I'm pretty sure will be nice. Avoid some of this traffic insanity right there. Get to see a little countryside. It's nice to have Billy on the drives too, you know. 7 weeks in Cali, boys, but I don't blame the man. Chucking along here pretty good. We're just under an hour away. We just got off of I-5 onto 2 East. State Highway, I guess it would be 2 East. Having some issue, guys. I don't know if you know, but me and Jen aren't hooked up right now. I've been having some issues with my turn signals. I'm not exactly sure. As you can see, I'm flipping them both on and off. My 4-way doesn't work. It's been doing that the last couple of trips out, but eventually it starts working. So basically I've just kind of been having her follow behind to be my signals for the moment, because I don't know what else to do. I started digging in the owner's manual a little bit, or the user's manual, or bus manual, and there's a flasher, I guess, from what I can gather. It's a little square box down, I think down below me, to be exact. There's a little compartment you can get into. Anyway, so I'm assuming that controls, my flashers, my 4-ways, etc. So yeah, if you guys have any insight what it might be, is it as simple, something I'm just not thinking of? Because you can see I'm flipping it back and forth. It is not working, and it typically, once we run the bus for a while, it starts working. Like I said, this has started, I believe, when we were first getting into Washington. That first day there kind of was intermittent, and the last trip out, once we got on the highway, we went a few miles and it started working. I've been on the road for about, 45, 50 minutes, and it's still not working. So trying to figure out what the dealio is with that, and not too sure. Not too sure what to do with that. Ultimately, it's not ideal. I don't really like driving without working flashers, but I don't really know what else to do at the moment. So she's having to fill in for that role, and I don't know, I'm going to dig in there a little bit. I think we're here at the next campground for a couple weeks. I need to dig into it a little bit. And again, if you guys have any insight, I would appreciate it. Give me some things to look for. Bad connection, bad ground. Am I dealing with a bad flasher module or whatever you want to call it? Yeah, I just don't know. So, yeah, appreciate a little insight. Pick you up and get a little closer. Alright guys, I believe we have entered our new accommodations. At least we're approaching them. It's pretty back here. It's very wooded, different, kind of a little different vibe than we just left. So that'll be nice to have a little change. I am happy we are significantly closer to Seattle. That will be a nice perk. I believe that will be a nice thing to have, or a nice access to have. But yeah, I think we're at the check-in gate, so hopefully my checker-inner lady can get us taken care of here. Is there any puppers? Oh, there's puppers back there. There's always puppers back there, no matter where we are. No, they love riding on the couch. I think it's just an area they can, they feel secure and safe. Fedor? What are you doing, Fedor? But yeah, guys, it was not a bad ride. Very, very, very windy roads the last 10 plus miles. Yeah, not bad. Still having issues with nothing on my turn signals. Nothing. I'm gonna need to tear into that. Probably next video with you guys, I'll be tearing into that because I believe we are here for 2 weeks, so I won't have a travel video before the next video after this one comes out. So maybe we'll do some brush projects. A few things I know I need to do. I need to get up there on the roof and seal up some of that. I got some die-core. Need to figure out this flasher problem. And I bought a light kit, or the wiring kit for the Jeep, so I can just straight plug the Jeep into the bus and not have to use those stupid tow lights. So a couple things that can probably get done for the next video while we're here. Jen over there checking us in. Hopefully I don't believe they have full hookup sites here, which sucks. Which I am very grateful I have my little toter thing. That was a good purchase, a good investment. I'm gonna have to do a little maintenance on that though, because she is leaking around the valve area a little bit. So I'm probably just gonna try to find a valve that I can connect directly to it. I'm ready for some lunch. Maybe she'll come in over here. Oh, there she is. Well, hello.
Hi. So we can go to any spot we want. The 50 amp are yellow, so if you see a 50 amp, grab it. Otherwise, they're blue, so you can drive around.
There's no full hookups?
No, there's a dump station.
There's always a dump station. So are we going straight ahead? Is that where we go?
Yeah.
So what am I...
We're just finding a spot. So if you want to get up there and pull around, let's get through the gate and then...
Scout, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
See what...
I like that idea. I like... Some thousand trails do that. Some are like, okay, you need to go find your own spot. Some assign sites. It just varies park to park. But I feel like it's better to scout in the Jeep versus a 45-foot bus. Less, little more maneuverability there. So I think I want to find a spot up here to kind of pull off a bit and get this thing, hopefully maybe scout out of sight. Maybe I don't know, I don't really know where to pull off. Maybe I'll just go over here to the left. These things are expensive though. A lot of times they're outrageously expensive. So I'm glad I got my little toter.
What's happening?
Nothing?
Are we coming back here?
Back where?
We're not in the same spot.
Nope, never been here before.
It looks the exact same.
I mean, same area, but All right. Yeah, we found a place. Having to be here, I think we are here 2 weeks, our longest stay. It's nice to be somewhat close to the dump station. So I'll settle for 30 amp over being closer to the dump station. I like it. It is a nice wide road, which is rare for Thousand Trails. That is a nice thing I do like. Pool and spa is out of service, which is not entirely surprising. And so these sites here on the right are 50 amp, but already taken. Like there's a 30 amp trailer and a 50 amp spot right there. Don't really know why that is the case. But with this bus having all the battery storage, it doesn't. I've got the inverter set where it at like 20 amps. So I mean, it does not like suit because one thing I've learned about Thousand Trails power is it's not very reliable a lot of the time. So not pushing any more power than I absolutely have to is a good thing. Here we are up here on the left, past this little Vengeance travel trailer. Looks like a pretty good sized spot. Hopefully we can wheel her in there real quick. I would rather have came from the other direction, but I should be able to make this work. Chicka 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 chick chick chicka 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 chick chick. A little cheeky. Crazy. Crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy for trying. Crazy for dying. I'll pull up a little bit and take me another bite. Straighten her on out. It's so dark back there, I can't really see. Open my window. That makes it even harder to see. Let me go take a look what we got. Chico, will you shush? All right. How do you feel? How level does it look? We'll go with it. What are you doing?
I have to call and tell them our site.
Yeah, here's our spot. Nice and pretty back here. Nice and peaceful. Not going to be getting really any solar. But with a 30 amp, cool as it is, it should be fine. Been kind of, like I told you guys in the last video, I've been kind of working with my manual dump valves on the bus to level it. But what I want to do is kind of give it a few hours, kind of see where it settles. Usually the front, you can pretty much bank on the front dipping down, and then I can kind of control the rear a little bit and try and get as level as I can. But yeah, it's a pretty level spot. We should be okay, and it's substantially bigger than the last one. If you've followed along on this video, you have seen that. So it's good to be here. Good to be here. I'm gonna show you guys a little new sandwich I've been eating on here lately. So basically what I did, I went to Costco, bought one of their $5 rotisserie chickens, let it cool down, and pulled all my chicken, pulled it out, and made myself some chicken salad. It made a freaking fantastic chicken salad. I mean, fantastic. And I bought these, I think they call them boyo buns, boyo rolls. Anyway, they have them at Winco, so I bought those. Take me some best mayonnaise here. Slather on a good helping there, mash your bread, double-side it. There we go. All right, what up? All right, go in here now. Grab me a couple nice scoops of that chicken salad. I don't know. I go in like waves or kicks with things. Like I want to eat a chicken salad sandwich for like a year. Then I'll eat them like every day for a while. I guess that's just kind of my personality type. So so I like to take me some jalapenos, just some little pickled jalapenos, layer them on top. So yeah, I mean, just to let you know, it was a super simple chicken salad recipe. Obviously, the pulled chicken. I think it probably ended up with about 2 cups worth of chicken. Mayonnaise, relish, some various seasonings. Honestly, just kind of whatever I had laying around. Now I'm going to take some of my Tillamook cheese, piece of cheddar cheese. Tillamook is king up here. If you've never been up here before, the Tillamook is based out of Oregon, so the Northwest is all about the Tillamook, and I am okay with that. So I'll split it, layer on top there, grab my sandwich, throw it in my air fryer. Bring it over here. Yeah, I'll probably put it on for about 4. Oh, whoa, what am I doing? Air fry. About 4 minutes. Yeah. Ooh, it's hot. Ooh, whoo. Look at that. So, I love to add the jalapenos. I've kind of been eating jalapenos more recently than pickles. I'll just buy the pickled jalapenos from Walmart. They're like $3 for a jar of them. A little bit of cheddar on there. Nice toasted bun. Let me give it a minute. We'll bite into this beauty. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Watch out, chicken salad chick. I think she's cool enough now. Try that at home. It's pretty good. The Costco chicken, $5. It's a freaking huge chicken if you've ever had one. Cheapest rotisserie chicken that I know in existence. Let it get cool. Pull it nice and good lunch. I've had one of these every day this week. A couple of you have been asking about a little shopping trip. So I don't have a huge shopping trip, but I figured I'll bring you guys along with me. I got to pick up a couple things. Check out the Fred Meyer. Have you ever been to a Fred Meyer? As far as I know, Oregon, Washington, I can't speak to California, but they are pretty popular here. It's a Kroger store, basically. They sell Kroger branded products, things like that. Kind of a huge, they're huge. They usually have like a kind of a department store section to it also. I wouldn't say it's extensive as Walmart or anything, but yeah, let's go check it out. Yeah, guys, like I was saying, they've got it's like a real like department store setting. Like it's they like really separate the two stores, and they sell like name brand stuff. They got Skechers, Reebok. I don't know what Bear Claw is, but they got that. Yeah, we discovered it when we were up here a couple of years ago. Very popular chain up here, for sure. Got a nice shoe department. Yeah, this is a big one. Some it's like Walmarts and Targets. Some of them vary, they vary from store to store. Some are huge, some are just have a little bit of something. And this one's definitely got quite the selection. A little Michael Jackson playing. I like it. Jen went and ordered a Starbucks, so figured I'd stroll you guys through here real quick while I'm waiting on her. Got some shades there. Yeah, this is a massive store. Holy smokes. I don't know if you can see the end down there, but whoa, it's way down there. Yeah, and then just opens up into massive supermarket. Look at a nice cheese section there, cheese counter. Ooh, that looks good. Look at my freaking bag.
Oh,
That one did not hold up. I feel like I try to be the avocado whisperer sometimes. What else? Did you want anything else from the section? Well,
toothpaste.
if they have that in this section, that would be interesting. Look what they have. Look at the price. Look at the freaking price. But I think I found a hack. So there's 6, right? There's 6 in there. There's 6 in there. Follow me.
Are you getting it?
Follow me? Are you gonna? You can mix and match your own 12-pack for $12.99, and they have the grapefruit. Like,
Mix and match on 6-pack.
that's what I'm saying. 6-pack for $12.99.
So can we do that?
That's a hack, right?
Yes. Shilling's my favorite. Favorite.
So do we? I definitely want grapefruit. They've
I
got
would like my own grapefruit.
pink lemonade, moonberries, strawberry rhubarb, grapefruit, and then they've got another, the Elixir line. They have Shilling peach lemonade.
Ooh.
Oh, those are hard lemonade. Those are hard lemonades. How do you open this thing? What a hack, though, right?
I love that hack for you.
17 cider.
Guava lemonade.
Cider's expensive. Like $17.99 for 6 drinks. How do you? I don't know how to open this thing. Ten hours later. So do you want your own grapefruit?
I would like my own grapefruit.
What a hack. I would like a strawberry. So we each get 3 each. So you.
There's
Strawberry.
passion fruit. What's next to the passion fruit? Oh, those aren't.
That's a different brand. Passion
Gotcha.
fruit and.
Then I no. What's the purple one?
Ooh, freaking blue raspberry there.
Oh, what's next to the blue raspberry?
Pink lemonade, but that's a hard lemonade.
Oh, okay. So let me. Oh, but then
They've got
there's-
regular cider, and then I may get that pink lemonade. I think that's what I'm gonna get.
That's what you're going with.
So I've got grapefruit, peach. I'm sorry, strawberry rhubarb, and then
Ooh, I
pink
would like a
lemonade.
strawberry rhubarb, and I want another grapefruit.
So you're doubling down on the G fruit.
Yeah. I hope strawberry rhubarb's not too sweet.
What a hack! What a hack!
I'm so proud of you.
I rarely ever drink. To call myself a drinker would be a stretch, and I usually regret. I'll buy these, and I'll have one a night over the next week maybe. Or not obviously one night, but I'll have one. They typically give me a headache, but I do really enjoy a good cider. Cider is one thing I do like a lot. As far as I don't like beer, I don't drink beer, I don't drink liquor, but when we were up here 3 years ago, the Shilling brand, I really, really like the Shilling brand. This is the only place I've ever seen it. It's the Pacific Northwest. I mean, it is a Seattle-based company, so to be expected. But guys, look how massive this grocery store is. Like, it's still going. But to be fair, up here, it kind of turns into more of like your Walmart section where you'll have like home goods, stuff like that. So it's not all grocery, but it is a massive store. I do need oat milk. So they don't really have a brand of oat milk that I like as far as the cold section. We're gonna go to the probably would be with the sour cream stuff. They're weird like that sometimes. Dairy would be, yeah, most likely. Yeah, they've got their brand. That's all I see.
Oh, the Simple Truth isn't bad. I don't mind that one. That looks like.
Yeah, that's the Kroger brand.
Ooh, Good Culture. No.
Yeah, it's just.
So this is plant-based. There we go. That's what I'm going with.
Yeah, I've been liking my Dairy Gold, and I know that Tillamook sour cream is good. Yeah, let's go. If you check in the coffee section, sometimes they'll sell a barista oat milk, and the thing with oat milks is I really don't want. Ooh, have you seen that yet? Sprite with tea. Huh. It's Sprite with tea now. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
They just need to stop.
I mean, they got to test markets. I get it. All right, coffee. All right, let's see. So coffee section, typically, and I'll probably strike out here. And it appears that I am. A lot of times they'll have barista mixes. So they have a lot of syrups and stuff. And a lot of times they'll have barista coffee milk alternatives. I don't see it though. I may have to settle. So I may have to settle. Oh, I wanted to look at flavored water. I was seeing if they had the barista versions of oat milks, but I didn't see any. I can't imagine them not having it though. Because I don't like Chobani oat milk, and the one brand's somewhat tolerable. What's the other one? Planet Oat. Yeah. No, not Planet Oat. That's the one I like. Oh, sparkling water's the next aisle. I'm trying to think of what other section that would be in, possibly. I don't know. Oh yeah, they're higher than Walmart, but not too bad. Only about 30 cents.
Oh, I thought that was pineapple for you.
Yeah, the guava. Oh, I know.
Oh, good. They have this one.
They crush my dreams every time. So I think, what do they have? Just the plain polars? No, they got a couple.
They have raspberry lime, cranberry lime, strawberry watermelon, pink apple and lemon. They have your orange.
Grab me one of those. I do like those pretty good. And I'll grab one of my berries. I love the berry. This is my OG favorite right here. As a lot of you probably know. Look at that. Look at that. I'm so proud of my little hack there.
I'm very proud of your hack.
My little, you're only going to get one of those because Molly will tear them suckers up. All right, onward. Where else would they have that milk, you think? Toothpaste, and we're out. I did have to settle for Planet oat milk.
The kids did request if we could bring something sweet back.
They got me. Oh, I'm like pointing at the sky here. Don't you love that when you're filming? You're just like doing your thing, and all of a sudden you look down and you're like filming the freaking sky. So but yeah, there's like their department store section over here. It is a rather massive store. That is for sure. All right, so we don't use fluoride toothpaste. So we typically go with usually the top shelf ones, the ones that are usually 3 times as much as all the other ones. So they have their brand. Is that fluoride and sulfate free? And they got Tom's, and they got this.
I like the idea of the charcoal toothpaste.
Yeah, but Ben doesn't like that, does he?
I think he likes the charcoal toothpaste.
Or go this? Or do you want to go with their brand?
I miss the charcoal.
Charcoal? We're about to head out. And I did remember I need one other thing. I think we'll be doing spaghetti either tonight or tomorrow night. And the kids and myself enjoy some meatballs with our spaghetti. We're gonna track us down some frozen meatballs. You see the meatballs? Where are the meatballs? There's those.
There's those. Or is that?
It's sausage. Yeah, but they have like the little bags.
Or are you making spaghetti?
I don't know, either tonight or tomorrow night probably. I guess we're going with these. Never bought these before. I don't. That's all they really have.
Are those cooked all the way? Or do
No.
you have to cook them?
Yeah, I can cook them. It's not a big deal. Yeah, we'll get these. They're fine. Don't tell Kroger they just got robbed. But I paid for the 7-pound bag. Where do I get the 7-pound bag at?
Maybe they're all the same.
Do I just grab this one? No, I mean I paid $3 for it. So.
Then there you go. That's fine.
That worked out pretty good. We had pretty much everything we needed. Alright. So what did we spend? $63 with the ice. Of course, we have our flight there.
Deal of a deal. They should stop you.
They should call the law on me. I'm telling you right now, they should call the law on me. Hey, I just played by the rules. It's $18. I mean, that's still, so it's 13. He says $5. Like, that's $5. That's crazy. The grapefruit is good though. Like that, their grapefruit is very good.
The best.
Can we put this up?
Yeah.
What you waiting on? Oh, you just chilling? Just chilling?
How was everybody, Molly? How are you?
We got her all tucked in for the night. Oh, guys, I am tired. So, yeah, we ended up, took you guys on a little shopping trip today. I hope you enjoyed that. If not, let me know. I'll never do it again. I know I had a couple people ask and said they liked my little shopping trips for whatever reason. But, yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out with us today. Had a nice, smooth little travel day. Got to our destination, which is always the main objective. If we can do that, we're doing all right. I believe we are here for 2 weeks. So next video, I'm probably going to be doing some bus maintenance. I got to figure out that flasher problem, turn signal problem. Again, if you do have any ideas or any, yeah, anything you could send my way to look at other than the flasher, because that's probably what I'm going to check first, maybe connections, stuff like that. Got to get that figured out because I think after we leave here, I think we go to Leavenworth, which we've never been before. That'll be fun. If you haven't looked that up, if you've never been there, heard of that, look that up. I'm sure I'll do a video there. Yeah, guys, that's what we got. You know, is enjoying our time here in Washington. It's different. You know, we're living and traveling on a huge budget, trying to survive until things improve. I guess that's all you can do. That's all any of us can do, right? Hey, guys, appreciate you being here. Take care of yourselves and each other. We'll see you guys next week.